Hey everybody, so today we're going to be dealing with foot and ankle exercises that will be devoted to increasing mobility and strengthening your foot and ankle, obviously. All right, let's get into it.
The first exercise we're going to run through is called feet tapping. We're going to be in a seated position with our knees bent approximately 90 degrees and feet flat on the floor. From here, you're going to keep your heels on the ground and lift your toes, and then lift your heels and keep your toes flat on the floor, and repeat this as many times as you want. You can now raise your toes up while your heels are flat on the ground, and then do it the other way with your heels raised and your toes flat on the ground. You can do this as many times as you want, up and down, and then a variation is opening up your toes as wide as you possibly can. You can see it from another angle. You're closing them and opening them, closing them and opening them. This next exercise is called toe pickups or curls. You can either use small objects like a ball or marble and place on the floor in front of you, or use a towel or a cloth. Now, using your toes, pick them up and release. Pinch and release. Pinch and release. Pinch again and release. Now, use one toe, one foot, one toe to pick it up and then release. And then do that on the other leg. Use your toes to pick it up, raise it up and release. If you're using a ball, you'll be picking it up and throwing or putting into a cup. So pick it up and to put in a cup. Now use both feet to pick up the towel and raise it up and then release. The next exercise is a towel tug. Stretching the ankle with a towel will increase ankle flexibility and stretch the calf muscles. Sitting on the floor or on a bed, keep your knees straight and loop a towel around your foot. Pull the towel back towards yourself until you feel it stretching your calf, and hold for 30 seconds. Do this for both feet, completing 2 sets of 10. Push and pull into the towel. Now, a variation for this is to put your other leg across in this position. Make sure that you're comfortable, and then push and pull into the towel. You're pushing towards yourself, pulling towards yourself and pushing away from you. The more you do this, the more you strengthen your ankles. Alright, on to the next exercise. Now, with your leg straight, place your other leg foot up into your thighs. Make sure that you're comfortable, and then now pull your feet towards you and then push away from you. Pull and push. Now I'm turning so that you can see me do it properly from a better angle. Now you are pulling towards yourself and pushing away. Pulling and pushing. Notice that my other hand is holding my feet down because it's hard for me to keep my legs flat on the floor. So pull and push with one hand and use the other hand to ensure that you're straight. I'm doing it for the other leg now. Pulling towards me, keeping my back straight, pulling and pushing away. It's easier for this other leg to stay straight, so I'm not putting my hands on my knees. But if you need to, put your hand on your knees and your other hand used to pull and push. In a standing position, raise one leg at a 90 degree and raise up and pull down, raise up and pull down. You can hold it for as long as you can. If you can, place a sturdy support and hold that position for as long as you can. I'm not using any support, so I'm just raising up, and now I'm using both legs. Raise your heels, raise your toes, raise your heels, back and forth like that. Okay, so this next exercise is great in increasing flexibility. Now I want you to imagine that there is a circle that you are trying to go round and round and round. As much as possible, get your ankles to move, not just your foot or your toes. because it's not something your body is used to, you would most likely get a resistance, and at some point your ankles will not move like how mine is not moving. But ensure that you get it to move by raising it up and down and sideways. That's basically what this particular exercise is about, getting your ankle to move at a 360 degrees. So you're raising up and down. Now this last exercise is pressing your toes to the floor, raising up with that particular leg and keeping the other flat on the floor, and then just shake your legs and we're done.